morning to all. The world is full of diamonds and gems, and we are having some of them here today to build this event. With this note, I would like to give my heartiest welcome to our respected Director Colonel N. Prasad Reddy, retired. Today we are fortunate to have with him for inspiration. Let's all keen to watch this program. Thank you.
Sir, why did you decide to pursue this career?
I always love to be in the company of children, nurturing them to be future citizens, especially in terms of leadership, creative thinking, and problem solving.
Sir, how Trinity helps in transformation through education?
Transformation is the end product. That is, a child who is educated, wise, constructive, creative, hardworking, innovative, and inspired, motivated to do good for others. That is transformation. All the activities that are included in Trinity are promoting towards that. Say, for example, morning assembly for half an hour. It helps in spiritual values. It gives you self-reliance. You are able to talk in front of about 1,000 students. Our hobby clubs promote your extracurricular activities. Vast array of sports infrastructure promotes sports. And the monetary system in the school we follow, every child is given responsibility to be a leader for a particular period of time. These are few measures to give you an example.
Sir, could you please share a few innovative ideas which you have done in this pandemic period?
I would say that this pandemic has forced us to think innovatively. Number one, when the child is confined to home, keep him busy, constructively helping home in doing their household chores. We call them life skills. That is the first thing. The second thing is, let the child have the freedom to choose his academic content, whether it is from YouTube, whether it is with library books, whether it is with the teachers teaching through Zoom classes or going on to Google Meet. Education has been brought to his doorstep. This is the second innovation. The third is, give him maximum freedom to use his time at home with not only academics but also with co-curricular activities.
So what kind of ideas you will be sharing for good parenting?
Parents anywhere in India should refrain from, the first thing is spoon feeding. The second thing is, be very firm but loving. Third thing is, make children accountable right from infancy. What you say, they will have to do, and they should know that it is good for them to do.
Sir, what are the positives that you have noted among the students' community to put into use?
Moses, your generation is highly enthusiastic, very quick to learn, and highly ambitious also. Lot of enthusiasm to grow in life. These are the positives.
Sir, how about negatives you want to change?
I won't call them negative qualities, but they need to be reoriented. The first one is, the excitement to get quick results sometimes make you take shortcuts, which you should not. That is number one. Number two, the ability to put in hard work has to come from within. Sustained, consistent hard work. And then only when the results come, you will be able to enjoy. That is the second one. The third one is, communication skills are going to, very badly now. You have to improve your communication skills, especially written skills. Lastly, this generation is not bothered about values and the food for soul. When I say food for soul, language and literature. Look at Tamil, such an ancient language. And I see most of your generation is not enjoying the language. So you should come out of that cocoon and start picking up these four ideas in a reoriented fashion.
Sir, what piece of advice would you give us to face how to resist the outside world?
Piece of advice, right? Okay, I'll tell you. Either you enjoy now and keep crying all your life, or cry now, work hard, realize your dreams, and then enjoy all your life. That's my advice.
Sir, would you please tell us how students should manage their cell phone usage?
Cell phone is something like a knife at home in kitchen. Either you can cut your throat or you can cut your vegetables. So, what do you want to cut is the important thing. So please use mobile phone only for educational purposes, a little bit for entertainment, maybe 10%, not more than that. But
Sir, you are truly an inspiring personality for each and every student as well as teachers. So, what is the source of your inspiration?
Kim Amma left South Korea to promote education in India. She, being a foreigner, sacrificed her youth and life for our good. How much more I, being an Indian, a South Indian, who love Tamil in one way, should be available for transformation in Krishnagiri. That is my inspiration.
Sir, did you ever dream of what you are today in your childhood?
Yes, definitely. I always wanted to be in uniform. I donned uniform for 32 years. And I've always dreamt of being in a school amongst young children. And today I am. So the dream has already come true. But there is one more dream of making this institution excellent.
What motivated you to think to give us life skills, sir?
The word itself says life skills. Means if you want to live, you have to have these skills. They are not end, but they are a beginning to tell you how to be independent, how to be accountable, how to be responsible, how to contribute to the efficient running of a home. And you should become a person self-reliant. These were the ideas behind promoting life skills.
Sir, could you please tell us where did you work successfully on a team?
Before coming to Trinity, we were in Velangani Public School, APS, Krishnagiri. There, we worked along with the teachers to make them a cohesive, strong, inspired, motivated, hard-working team.
Sir, you are from Andhra Pradesh. How come you give so much of importance to Tamil?
Do you know that Tamil is the most ancient language in the world? It has about 4,000 years of history. I love languages. And I love Tamil only because of its rich culture and its reservoir of beauty, melody, and meaning. For example, you take Tirukkural. 2 lines is loaded with meaning. It takes time for us to fathom the wisdom of this person who wrote it. Westerners are still doing research on it, and we Tamilians are not really bothered much about our own language. This prompted me that you, the present generation, should not only learn but enjoy that rich culture of Tamil language.
Sir, could you please tell me what is your view on education?
Most of us misunderstand education for literacy. Education is not learning some material, giving exams, passing. get degrees and get a job. Education should show you the path of life. Somebody rightly said, education is preparation for life and education itself is life. So, when you are learning, you should realize your own potential, how best you are able to contribute to the society. At the end of the day, you should finish your innings with greatest satisfaction. Education which makes you think, education which makes you recreate, education which makes you joyful, education which makes you a leader, education which makes you a contributor, education which makes you nation builder is the true education.
Sir, could you please tell me what are the measures we have promoted to sport in Trinity?
Can you see this ground? This is approximately 10 acres of land. Just have a look at it. You can play badminton, you can play football, you can play cricket, you can play girls' games, name anything. And in addition, we have also basketball ground there and badminton courts separately there. Simultaneously, we can house approximately 200 to 300 children playing games. That is the infrastructure that we have. Second thing is, irrespective of classes, we are telling even the senior classes, say 10th, 11th, 12th also, regularly to play games. On Sundays, the children are welcome to come and practice cricket here. You can see the nets here for practice. Apart from this, we are holding sports meet for both seniors, juniors and also KG children separately to encourage them to participate in field events.
Sir, your strength?
Ability to put in hard work,
Sir, your weakness?
impatience for results,
Sir, about your family?
my source of strength and joy,
Sir, your favorite childhood teacher?
Mrs. A. Prabhavati. She used to teach science for us.
Sir, your best moment?
When I became the disciple of Jesus by accepting Him as my God,
Sir, your greatest accomplishment?
making people of Krishnagiri to realize and taste what is good education means.
Sir, your regret?
I wish I was in Krishnagiri 40 years back.
Sir, your favorite dish?
Chicken biryani.
Sir, your favorite place?
My father's name is Krishna Reddy. My mother's name is Krishnamma. Naturally, my favorite place will be Krishnagiri.
Sir, who is the most gentle personality you have ever met?
You mean gentle personality? Yeah, Dr. Praveen Maudgil.
Where do you want to see yourself after 5 years in the career?
Director of Trinity Schools, but when they would have reached pinnacles of excellence and efficiency.
Sir, if you want to thank anyone, who would that person be?
My God and my Savior, the Lord Jesus.
Sir, your hobby?
Thinking, thinking and thinking.
A word aptly spoken is like apples of gold in settings of silver. Proverb 25:11. Here we have the most honorable guest, Mrs. Bharati Reddy, Principal, to interact with our director. I am sure that it will definitely be an inspiration for each and everyone.
Summarize your present in one word or a sentence.
Passion for excellence.
Madam, could you please tell me which is the biggest hurdle you faced?
The biggest hurdle I face at present generation is the parents who thinks the marks are more important than values and hobbies.
Madam, how do you manage your family and career simultaneously? Please share your thoughts to the working women and the homemakers.
All the time my mind is busy in doing household chores as well as my career. So there is no time to waste. And my advice to working women are involve all the family members at home in household chores. Especially this will help the children to be independent and more responsible. And they will also grow closer to each other. The homework makers, my advice is not to waste time. First thing is not to sit in front of the TV and not to involve in gossip. And they can always develop some hobbies like reading, gardening, stitching, sewing, keeping house clean and making nutritious food for the children.
Madam, why do we need to communicate effectively?
To convey anything to others, we need communication. If we don't convey clearly to others, they will not understand. Like for example, we are talking to each other, you are asking me a question, I am giving you the answer, it should be clear. So, effective communication is very important.
The fragrance of the flower spreads only in the direction of the wind, but the goodness of the person spreads in all the directions. Here we have our beloved Daisy ma'am to add fragrance to this event more.
Ma'am, what is your view on education?
My view on education is transformation. When you say that you are educated, there has to be some change in a person. If the education is not bringing positivity, helping others, caring for others and nature, there is no point in being educated.
Ma'am, how one should take spirituality? Kindly share one thing from your experience.
Spirituality means for me is again transformation. And when you say that you are spiritual, one has to be loving towards others and nature and caring for others and being a good human being is spirituality in my view.
Okay. Ma'am, any advice to our teachers?
Yes, Daisy, I have an advice. Mainly to become a teacher, one should have attitude and aptitude. And the present time, everybody wants to become teacher because of job. One should not take it as a job, whereas one should take it as a ministry in transforming the present generation. And I would advise all the teachers, if you don't have aptitude and attitude, don't become a teacher. You can see some other job. If you are coming to a teacher profession, don't take it as a burden and think what you can do in transforming the children every day.
Okay, ma'am.